Hello everyone, and welcome to my Days of Our Lives official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Stefan and Ava's secret at threat, Eric's life-altering info, surprise engagement. Days of Our Lives reveal that Harris Michaels will tell Ava Vitali that he's headed out of city to chase after a Megan Hathaway lead. As the kick's out, Harris will point out that it takes some serious time and trouble to save their relationship. Ava will realize they can't make this work with Harris leaving on his charge, so they eventually make love and partake a bittersweet farewell. After Harris exits the oil, Lucas Horton will say farewell to Kate Roberts Brady before heading out screen as well. DOL suckers can anticipate Lucas to spend some time with his kiddies and grandkids in New Zealand, so at least there'll be a happy reason for his departure. As for Chanel DiMera and Johnny DiMera, their world will come crashing down as Chanel suffers some intimidating cramps and heads to the sanitarium. Sorely, it doesn't look like the baby's going to make it. Paulina Price will feel shamed than ever since she solicitude that her radioactive deliverance is the reason for this. Other days say Teresa Donovan will have a showdown with Nicole DiMera in the fate of Tate Black and Holly Jonas Hop Night drama. That'll bring the blame game as Nicole nearly gets physical with Teresa before ordering her off the property. At Statesville, Leo Stark will disaccord with Diana Cooper, who garbage to take any responsibility for how she treated Leo and any trauma he suffered because of it. Over with Alex Kyriakis, he'll pop the question and leave Teresa taken suddenly over his position of commitment. It won't be long until Teresa and Alex make an engagement advertisement, but Teresa will no doubt wish she were engaged to Brady Black deep down. Unfortunately, Teresa's history miscalculations will start rearing their unattractive heads, so she'll have a hard time covering her tracks. Brady will get suspicious as a result, so he'll come up with a proposition that he spills to Alex. Of course, Brady won't figure out that Teresa teamed up with Constantine Meliunis on their Kyriakis air at La Switcheroo, but he might suspect there was a deeper connection that he's missing. Maybe Brady will suspect Constantine was blackmailing Teresa, and that could lead to him wondering if she was the bone who abducted Sarah Horton and Xander Cook's baby. Speaking of Xander, he'll have a crying match with Nicole before Eric Brady seeks her out. Eric will unmask some life-altering updates to Nicole, so what's this each about? It's possible that after Leo's visit with Diana, he'll want to evolve unlike his mama. Perhaps Leo could admit Jude DiMera aka Jude Brady's maternity to Eric as a result. Also again, Eric might reveal commodity differently. That's less shocking. It all depends on how snappily Days Intense clear up the issue of Jude's maternity. Still, that could bring a hitch for Stefan DiMera, if Jude's true biopater is about to be exposed. Stefan is blackmailing EJ DiMera over the maternity news, so he'll feel confident Gabby Hernandez DiMera is about to walk free and will promise her that during their forthcoming captivity visit. Will EJ keep his end of the bargain before Stefan's influence potentially evaporates? Days suckers have awaited long enough to see Gabby come a free woman again, so her release should indeed be coming soon. During the week, Gabby could fluently make herself at home in the DiMera manse formerly more, but Kristen DiMera may stir up trouble by writing Stefan over his secret. Since Gabby still doesn't know Stefan cheated with Ava while Gabby was locked up, that stunner is bound to beget marriage issues at some point. Back with Teresa, it looks like she'll pressure Alex to marry her ASAP and cinch in that Kyriakis fortune. Some rushed marriage plans could set the stage for trouble. Eventually, Tate and Holly may get back to colluding since he's promised her that they're going to find a result. Will Holly and Tate get sneaky again as they continue to be Salem's veritably own Romeo and Juliet? Days of Our Lives say the coming 2 weeks will bring some instigative exposures and further conniving, so we'll bring you more prognostications on all the mayhem. Harris eventually gets wise and leaves after discovering Ava's lies. Days of Our Lives. Harris Michaels has done everything humanly possible to keep Ava Vitali out of trouble. Still, Ava hasn't appreciated one thing Harris has done for her. Ava simply refuses to walk down from her need to do effects her way, and Harris is eventually fed up. Harris is ready to leave Salem and get on with his life. Days of Our Lives Steve Burton's time is nearly up. Days of Our Lives spoilers reveal that Harris is back on screen in Salem, but Days videotapes months ahead of the other detergents. Burton has been gone for months and has been back on General Hospital since March. Now that Burton's time on Days is coming to an end, how will he exit that show? Days of Our Lives Harris eventually gets wise and leaves after discovering Ava's lies. Harris has been further than far when it comes to forgiving Ava for her transgressions. Still, after what happened in Montana, Harris has to see that Ava will no way give up her mobmaster ways. Ava isn't concerned about justice, Ava only cares about vengeance and making someone pay. Unfortunately, Ava isn't the only bone. Who ends up in the line of fire? DOL Harris Michaels is fed up. Ava always has an reason or going mischief, and Harris is simply fed up. Harris took off work and risked being fired to catch Clyde Weston, only to have Ava go off on her own and find Clyde and try to kill him. Killing Clyde wasn't part of their deal. Clyde was supposed to come back to Salem alive and well. Harris just cut Ava off as she tried to spin her story and told her they would finish the discussion when they got home. Of course, Ava could have sabotaged his entire case if she had managed to shoot Clyde. EJ confesses, teens busted, Maggie's packed, Ava blindsided. Days of Our Lives, are then. Suckers can anticipate EJ DiMera to make a concession. Coming up on Days of Our Lives, Tate Black and Holly Jonas get fractured. Maggie Horton Kyriakis and Alex Kyriakis come to an agreement. Also, Ava Vitale feels blindsided by Harris Michaels' advertisement. Days of Our Lives, EJ DiMera confesses. DOL reveal that EJ will make a concession. EJ will admit that he watched a drunk Nicole Walker DiMera kiss Eric Brady. Now, EJ asked Nicole directly if she did anything that warranted a concession that night. Nicole said no. Thankfully, EJ doesn't reply to Nicole the way he replied when Sammy Brady prevaricated to his face about Lucas Horton. Of course, Nicole's not the only one keeping a secret. EJ still hasn't told Nicole the verity about Jude Brady's real maternity results. DOL, teens busted on suckers will see Tate and Holly continue their private hop party at the Salem Inn. Tate and Holly are participating some sweet moments that do'n't include the bed. Mediavine. DOL spoilers, the Green family secret riddle, where are their parents? It's easy to see that Holly and Tate really do watch about each other in a veritably innocent way. All they want is to be together, commodity that their parents are blocking. So, when Brady Black and Teresa Donovan bust into the hostel room, what will be the consequences? Surely when Nicole finds out, she'll presumably base Holly for life. Days of Our Lives Maggie Horton Kyriakis, packed. Days of Our Lives reveal that Maggie and Alex will have a heart-to-heart. Maggie and Alex will also come to an agreement. Maggie and Alex haven't had the smoothest dynamic, especially after Victor Kyriakis' death. Still, the two will come to an agreement. What happens when the verity about Teresa, as well as Victor's real secret son, are exposed? Mediavine. Days of Our Lives Chanel's high-threat gestation opinion. Janelle decides to stay in Salem DOL on Monday. Suckers can anticipate Harris to make an advertisement to Ava. This news will leave Ava stupefied. Is this the morning of Harris' exit story? Clyde Weston might be in police guardianship now. Clyde easily is using the Abigail DiMera card to avoid captivity, but what about all his other crimes? Speaking of Abigail, we should get some further updates on that as well. Which plot are you looking forward to seeing the most on Monday? Partake your studies in the comment section below. R.